It was what I needed. Because this is my opportunity to reset. This is my opportunity to realign and recenter myself, refocus myself. That way I can carry out God's will, as I said before. Show you how to manifest $1 million. We practicing letting God take the handlebars, take the wheel. Starting to pick up a little bit. I've been on a bike ride for about 2 hours, riding everywhere, all around the coast, going through the city, you know. Can't even tell you the names of some of these spots because I wasn't even looking. I was really just riding around and cruising, taking videos and stuff. Now, yesterday when we were on our tour, we were riding on the bridge and looking downward. Our tour guide says, "Oh, that's one of the most dangerous parts of Panama. There's gangs over there, right? Gang wars, all sorts of stuff." But he called it the ghetto, along with some other stuff, right? And I'm riding the bike, cruising. I see this mural, and this girl holding this baby kind of is observing me. I say hello. She says hello. She was getting hella close though. I don't know if she was gonna actually try and talk to me to let me know like what was going on and whatnot. I don't know. But next thing I know, a police officer that's like chilling in front of one of the buildings. It's like, yo, what the heck? Look at these raccoons. But yeah, so the police officer comes up to me. He's like, what you doing? I said, estoy explorando. He's like, this ain't the area for you to be exploring. Like, there's gangs over here, and if they catch you, you know, you get caught up in what they got going on, you might get killed or thrown in jail. He's like, so what you about to go do? I'm like, well, I might go return this bike now. He said, oh, you rented it? Yeah. It's best for you to go this way, da 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 da. go down that main street and go ahead and dip out. Set for show. But found a little plaza, kind of reminded me of the Dominican Republic, where it's a bunch of little shops and whatnot, so I know exactly where to go now for anything that I want or need. And then I found a tripod, found a spot where I could buy a tripod, so I bought a tripod, so now I'm chilling. We about to Whoa! I was looking for that. Found this Panama sign. We gonna dip back now that I done found it. Yeah, so I finally found a Panama sign. Why are these raccoons just chilling up here? That's kind of interesting. But humans are invasive. Maybe they were already here before us, but neither here nor there. Yeah, so I'm on my way back to return this bike now. Stop and get a Gatorade from one of the corner ladies over here, stuff whatnot. But yeah, everything just added up for me now because as I was riding, I was like, man, that officer was probably tripping. Ain't nobody gonna kill me out here. They not gonna. And then I thought about what the tour guide said, and I said, makes a lot of sense now. I was bugging. I'm the tourist. Yesterday, went on a bike ride around La Cinta Costera. That was such a fun experience. But as I mentioned, I'm out here to purge, I'm out here to cleanse. At some point, I'm sitting there riding a bike, and then I see this Merle, this bird. And the name Merle is pretty significant in my life. Great-grandfather's name. Hence why the channel used to be Maurice Woods, because I inherited his middle name and whatnot. And yeah, I was like, dang, like I wonder if he's ever been out here. I wonder if he's ever been out here to Panama. I wonder where exactly he's traveled to in life, and et cetera, et cetera. The next thing I know, I started crying. Then I started thinking about other stuff that's made me feel the type of way over the past years. And I started crying even more. Then I started thinking about times where I wasn't moving like Aaron the plumber and handling situations right then in the moment. And I started crying. And in my head, it's like are you really gonna ruin a good moment like this? And the other aspect of me is like, I absolutely have to. Nah, it wasn't like the moment was ruined or anything, but it was refreshing, it was cleansing, it was what I needed. It was what I needed. Because this is my opportunity to reset. This is my opportunity to realign and recenter myself, refocus myself. That way I can carry out God's will, as I said before. And I ain't even gonna lie, like this wasn't even no just tears dropping down my face. This was wasn't no snot and blowing no bubbles and all that other stuff, but I for sure was just like wailing. And I'm riding my bike along this freaking, because I wouldn't call it like a highway, but along this strip that curves around everything. I'm riding a bike and nobody is here. I don't see anybody until I get to the very end. So it's just like, that was like my opportunity for me to do some releasing and to not ride my bike past somebody and they may say hi and I'm sitting there. We're resetting. And that's what it's about. It's not about coming out here being prideful. It's not about jumping on this camera and acting like everything is sweet and dandy. It's beautiful out here. It's gloomy. The sun ain't shining all that much. That's sun not shining all that much. Gloomy. But eventually the sun shines through and the cloudiness dissipates. that's the space that I'm in, and I feel like that'll be my experience as I continue to release. I don't have any plans for the most part. I'm just out here thugging it out one day at a time. It's probably almost 12 o'clock. I left the Airbnb around 2 something yesterday. So I guess I have like a little bit of time if I'm basing everything off of yesterday's schedule and whatnot. I would definitely like to sit and find something, read my Panama Explore book that I got from Barnes & Noble. I would like to go through there and kind of see what I can get into. It's already too late for breakfast. I've been sleeping very well, waking up at like 11 o'clock. Yesterday woke up at like 11 or something. You know, there's a lot of vultures out here. And like if I'm looking at that from like a symbolic, metaphorical like standpoint, vultures don't kill, but they literally play such a huge part in the ecosystem because they literally help clean up the dirt. They take out the trash, kind of like hyenas. Even though hyenas kill, but they're like the hyenas of birds. Like they play such a huge role in the cycle of life. And for myself, this cycle of life is all about flushing the old, getting rid of the old, down to the skin and bones, getting rid of the old, allowing that to be substance for the new, and then that nurturing this new cycle of life that I'm getting ready to create. But that's neither here nor there. I'm about to figure out what I'm gonna do, and y'all gonna see. We'll be on for this resetting, this God Factory reset.
De profunda, por favor. Bueno, te comento.
¿Es español?
¿Eres quién?
¿Cómo no? Si juega baloncesto para República Dominicana.
Ah, sí.
¿Puedes
Explica, señora Patricia.
Explícale todo lo que le estás poniendo, que vino a relajarse.
Sí. Esta espera, ¿cómo te llamas?
Atajiri.
No.
Thai. Thai es más simple, es más fácil.
¿Cómo?
Thai, como Tailandia.
Thai.
Thai. Thai. ¿Lista?
Estoy listo.
Él dijo, estoy listo.
Estoy esperando una explicación.
Utilizamos una línea costarricense.
Oh, wow.
Se llama Podopán. Es especializada para el cuidado de tus uñas. Es a base de té verde, aloe vera. Algunos productos tienen ácido hialurónico que son retrayentes para la humectación de tu uña. Específicamente para el cuidado específico de tu Vamos a aplicar 2 productos. Para ti que es un atleta, es muy importante y te recomiendo siempre tener en su bolsa, que es un antifúngico y un jabón antifúngico. Los dos son antifúngicos. Uno es como un medicamento y el otro tanto limpia las uñas como también evita que tú tengas hongos.
Okay.
Voy a dar un ejemplo. Como tú juegas, tú puedes estar, bañarse, seca bien los pies y pasa y pone la media antes del juego. Por causa del sudor y eso, cuando quita la media ya va a estar terrible por tanto exceso de ejercicio que hiciste. Pero el antifúngico te va a ayudar a no crear hongos.
Ah,
Para eso sirve. Te hacemos un... Dame dos toallitas.
traditional panameña, full comida panameña. Wow. Okay. I don't even know where I'm at, truth be told. Somebody out here singing or playing music very loud. So we're gonna follow the music. Dog, what is you doing?